Deion Sanders is entering some uncharted territory in his head coaching career, as this upcoming season will mark the first year since 2021 that he will not have his son at quarterback. Shedeur Sanders is off to the NFL, expected to be a first-round draft pick, maybe even a top 10 draft pick. But life has to go on in Boulder, Colorado. The Buffaloes still have to compete at a high level within the Big 12, but the million-dollar question is, who will be their quarterback? Who will be the guy that keeps them at that high level? That's what we're here to talk about today. So welcome back to the Gridiron Expert, guys. So glad you could join us as we continue to talk about some of these quarterback battles as we enter spring ball. As always, please continue to like, comment, subscribe, share our videos, and check out everything down in the description below. That includes our website, thegridironexpert.com, home to our expert picks, home to our weekly newsletters that have taken a slight break for the time but will be coming back, and tons of exclusive content over there to help you get through this offseason, because here at our channel, the season never dies. It never ends. We're talking college football with you year-round. So if you want your daily fix of college football, this is the place for you. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, check out the website, and become a member of our GE Nation. So, obviously, a lot of changes happening in Boulder. You're losing your top two players, right? You're losing Shedeur Sanders at quarterback, and you're losing Travis Hunter at both wide receiver and defensive back. Namely, though, we have to talk about the quarterback position. You know, Colorado would not have had the success they've had these last few years without Shedeur Sanders, without Travis Hunter. They would not have had a 9-win season last year, and we're in the mix for a Big 12 title appearance late in November without Shedeur Sanders leading this group. Now that he's gone, the Buffaloes have to find somebody else. You know, they're coming off a 9-win campaign. The future seems bright. Deion Sanders continuing to do well in the transfer portal, still has quite a bit of talent coming back. This is a team that is setting up to maybe compete for another Big 12 title run, or at least another bowl appearance, but will they have a capable quarterback to do that? Well, to me, it comes down to two guys. This battle out in Boulder comes down to two people. And the first one is Kaidon Salter, who I believe right now will be the starter in Week 1. And I don't understand why it wouldn't be him, right? This is the most logical choice at quarterback for the Buffaloes. The most experienced quarterback on the roster for the Buffaloes. A multi-year starter at Liberty, where he led the Flames to a Fiesta Bowl appearance back in 2023. In that season, he threw for over 2,800 yards, 32 touchdowns, just 6 interceptions. Also rushed for over 1,000 yards and 12 touchdowns. In his career with Liberty, Salter has 77 total touchdowns and just 17 interceptions. That's it. And last year was a kind of a down year for Liberty. They did not live up to the expectations set before them in 2024. He only threw for a little over 1,800 yards, rushed for a little less than 600 yards, 22 total touchdowns in 2024. Definitely significantly down from what we saw in 23, and Liberty racking up a few losses in what was a very, very weak Conference USA. But regardless, Salter has a chance to, bring new life into this program and bring new life into his career. Change of pace, change of scenery, change in competition to come to Colorado, learn under Deion Sanders, and compete against some of the best within the Big 12. His dual threat capability is absolutely massive, and I think that's the reason that he's going to get this job. He's going to get it for a lot of different reasons, but he is the most dynamic quarterback on this roster. And with Colorado's offensive line continuing to be a little bit shaky, yes, they were better in 2024, but still not where they need to be. Having a guy that, keeps defenses on their toes and has to keep them honest. Is he going to pull it and run? Is he going to be able to escape the pocket and pick up 10, 15 yards on a scramble? That is going to give this Colorado offense a completely different dynamic, maybe more so than they even have with Shedeur Sanders. So this is, to me, the most logical choice for Deion Sanders and the Buffaloes. Kaidon Salter, to me, is going to be the guy. However, while he is great, while he's experienced, while he's dynamic, while he's extremely accurate, all these different things, he's got competition. Julian Lewis has tremendous upside. And I know a lot of people out in Colorado are very, very excited to see him in action. 5-star freshman quarterback, actually reclassified from the 2026 class to the 2025 class, committed to the Buffaloes. Over 10,000 yards in his high school career. And the funny thing about him is he doesn't have the best frame, right? 6 feet tall, about 185 pounds. He's not the stockiest of quarterbacks, not the tallest of quarterbacks, but man, he's got an arm. He's extremely accurate, got some true zip on the ball, quick release, very, very accurate. Again, there's so much upside with this young quarterback. But again, the question is, would he and can he win the starting job over a multi-year starter at the college level in Kaidon Salter? Can he get it with not as much experience? Can he get it not being as dynamic as that of Salter? Again, I think that's if it's neck and neck, And this battle is neck and neck. If you're Deion Sanders, do you go with Julian Lewis, who's the freshman, or do you go with Salter, who goes, yeah, maybe you're struggling to beat out this freshman, but your legs, your rushing ability is what separates you from Lewis and gives me the best opportunity to go out there and win these football games. So that's the interesting thing there. You could argue that maybe Lewis ends up being a better passer than Salter, but from a dynamic athletic ability, you could argue Salter owns that edge. And that's why this battle is going to be so interesting over these next few months. Regardless, Colorado's got to find somebody that, again, can keep them at a high level. The schedule is not going to be easy for the Buffaloes in 2025. They opened the year against Georgia Tech, and that's not going to be an easy game by any means. Brent Key doing a fantastic job with the Yellow Jackets. They're maybe a sleeper to watch in the ACC this year. So do not sleep on them. Do not sleep on that week one game. We're going to talk about LSU and Clemson and Bama, Florida State, and all these other big-time matchups, but that's an underrated game in week one, the Yellow Jackets and the Buffaloes. So that's a tough opening game against a power conference opponent. Then you have to play in conference play at TCU, Iowa State, at Utah, at West Virginia, at Kansas State, and Arizona State, the reigning Big 12 champions. So a very, very tough conference slate for the Buffaloes. I think to expect a 9-win season again would be pretty unrealistic, but to expect a bowl game, I think that should be the goal. It should be the expectation. I don't expect the Buffaloes to go out there and compete for a Big 12 title this year. But if they can get the right guy under center, they can clinch a winning season. And considering how bad Colorado football has been historically, especially since really the turn of the century, that would be, to me, considered a pretty good success and a pretty good season. So a very interesting battle out west. Very interesting battle in Boulder. Will it be Caden Salter? Will it be Julian Lewis? We believe it'll be Salter that takes the field in week one, but all we can say now is time will tell, and we'll just have to wait and see. So guys, as always, thank you so much for watching us here at the Gridiron Expert on YouTube. Make sure to continue to like, comment, subscribe, share our videos, and check out everything down in the description below. That includes our website, thegridironexpert.com, the newsletters, the expert picks, exclusive content, all that stuff there for you. Again, if you want 24/7 college football content, this is the place. The season never dies. There is no off season here at our channel. So we want you to take advantage of that. Subscribe, hit that notification button, share the videos, grow our GE Nation. You yourselves become a member of our GE Nation and get ready because the season will be here before we know it. And once again, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on the Gridiron Expert.
Yeah.